Hi, this is Shay Veronica, and this just came across on my news feed. And let me say, before we go any further on this young man could have been a second Jesus. He was probably without sin. He probably was the best person in the world. Let's get that out there first. Okay, when I saw that a 13-year-old girl fatally stabbed her brother, the first thing you think about is, the first thing I think about is, he was 19, she's 13. Was there incest involved? Was he interfering with her? Did she have her own bedroom? Did she have her own space? I look at the house and it's things that I see. SOS. SOS is on the photo that was put up in your news. I didn't take the photo. It's what came up on my news feed and what the photographer put up in the news. SOS. And then you hear of the fatal stabbing of a guy. He is 19 years old, a man, male, adult, and he was stabbed by his sister, 13 years old. What are we supposed to think? Because you're never going to hear why she stabbed him. You're never going to really hear the real story because it goes away from you before this comes up for trial. 8-10 years are going to be, in the future. No one has time for that bull. Okay, so what do you do? You come to conclusions. And the first thing, when I saw the SOS and I see the house and I see how it's all, you cannot see inside. And I'm saying, what were the living arrangements in this home? Did the girls have their own area? Did the boys have their own area? A 19-year-old, what was he doing there? Was he not emancipated? But then again, most guys stay home until they're 50 or whatever. You know how it goes in the islands. But what I'm saying is, if it was incest, if were this particular stabbing and death the result of incest, I think that it needs to be spoken about. These are things that need to get into the airwaves, and people need to start talking about these things and knowing, if you're having kids, you have to have enough room in the house to separate the girls from the boys, and at a certain time the boys need to leave. The boys need to go into some kind of trade. They need to get some sort of education in something where they can leave and support themselves. Okay, that's what I want to say. This is Shay Veronica.